Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Today we'll be starting with the next topic, that is the magnetic force experienced by a wire carrying current. So, first case that we'll be considering is a single wire carrying current, and if it is placed in the magnetic field. Okay. In the second case, what we'll consider is two wires which are parallel to each other, but they are carrying current either in the same direction or in the opposite direction. So how do they experience the force? Okay. So today's topic is magnetic force on a wire carrying current. Okay. So firstly we will consider a straight wire carrying current. So first thing is about a straight wire. Okay. So let's consider a straight wire of length L and kept in an external field B vector which is applied perpendicular to the wire carrying current. Okay, and this field is magnetic field is basically coming out of the plane of paper. Okay, let a current I flow through the wire under an applied potential difference. Okay, so let's say that Vd is the drift velocity of these electrons which are flowing through the wire. So let's consider the wire now. We'll consider this wire. Okay, there is a flow of current through the wire. Okay, so let's say that the electrons are flowing along this direction with a velocity Vd. So we can say that there is a flow of current. Okay, and the magnetic field is normally into the plane of paper. So the magnetic field is normally into the plane of paper. Okay, so when I say about the magnetic force, we know that for a charge q, the magnetic force is drift velocity cross B vector. When I say about the drift velocity for a length L, let us say that L is the length of the conductor which is kept in the magnetic field. The whole length is actually experiencing a force because the whole length of the conductor is placed in the magnetic field. Okay, so when I say about the drift velocity, we can say that charge is equal to what? I into t. When I say about this charge, we can say time is equal to what? Time is distance upon speed. So I into distance is L upon Vd, that is drift velocity. तो ये वैल्यू हम यहाँ पे सब्सटीट्यूट करेंगे. तो एफ एम इक्वल टू मुझे क्यू के जगह क्या मिलेगा? आई एल अपॉन बी डी डॉट वी डी क्रॉस बी वेक्टर. नो व्हेन आई से वी डी क्रॉस बी वेक्टर, तो ए क्रॉस बी हम लोग क्या लिखते हैं? ए बी साइन थीटा मैग्नीट्यूड के टर्म्स में. सो वी कैन से दिस एज आई एल अपॉन वी डी इंटू वी डी इंटू बी इंटू साइन थीटा इंटू नॉर्मल कंपोनेंट. यूनिट वेक्टर लिया हमने. ठीक है, So VD gets cancelled. So what you get is the magnetic force Fm. We can write it as I L dot B sin 90. Why sin 90? Sin 90 is clear because the velocity vector and magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so that's why you get the magnetic vector as I L B into n unit vector. समझा आपको? So therefore the magnetic force acting on the portion of the length having L is given by Fm vector. When I say, we call it as I into L cross B vector. समझा? Okay. So that means if I keep the length perpendicular to the plane of paper, then you will get it like this. But if I keep the length of the conductor parallel to the plane of paper, or if I say that the length of the length vector is parallel to the magnetic field, so it will not experience any force. What does that mean? Suppose if I say this is a conductor, it's carrying current I, okay, and this is a direction of magnetic field. So the length of the conductor and the magnetic field both are parallel to each other. So when I say L cross B vector, we can say it as L dot B sin theta dot n vector. तो L B sin theta, theta का वैल्यू क्या है? 0 है. Why 0? Because theta is the angle between length and magnetic field. So sin theta का वैल्यू क्या रहेगा? 0 रहेगा. So that means L vector cross B vector की वैल्यू आपको क्या मिलेगी? 0 मिलेगी. समझ रहा है आपको? Okay. So that's how basically we say about the conductor. But suppose if the conductor is of arbitrary shape, if conductor is of आर्बिट्री शेप, तो हम लोग क्या लिख सकते हैं? अभी इस कंडक्टर में क्या होगा? एक जगह पे अगर करंट कैरी हो रहा है, लेट्स से दोनों जगह पे मैग्नेटिक फोर्स परपेंडिकुलरली इनटू है, तो आर्बिट्री शेप में क्या होगा? फॉर ईच एंड एवरी स्मॉल पाथ, dl, what will happen? The force exerted would be different. So what we do is we consider a small amount of force acting on a small length of conductor. So we say it as I into dl vector cross b vector. Okay. So when I say about the magnetic force, the total magnetic force, we write it as integration of small amount of force. So we say it as I into integration of dl vector cross d vector. समझ गया आपको? Okay. That's how we say it about the arbitrary shape of a conductor carrying current. Now, so just go through it. I'm giving you just a minute to go through it, okay? आप ये लिख सकते हो. So let's go for the next topic. Okay, that is, suppose if there are two long parallel wires carrying current, what will be the force of attraction or repulsion between the two? So it will depend upon the direction of current carried by the two wires. Okay, so let's say that we have, so in this topic we will be talking about the force of attraction between two long parallel wires. Okay, the force of attraction between two long parallel wires, that will be learning. So let's say that we have two parallel wires which are carrying current. This is wire number 1 and this is your wire number 2. Okay, so let's consider that both the wires are carrying current in the same direction. Let's say this as I1 and this as I2, and they are separated by a distance d. So if the two wires are carrying current and they are separated by a distance d, the first wire which is carrying current in the upward direction will experience a magnetic field, and the direction of magnetic field is given by right hand thumb rule. So if the thumbs are upward, so when I curl my fingers, so the curled fingers are moving into, तो इसका मतलब क्या है, the magnetic field which is produced by the first wire will be experienced actually by the second wire which is carrying current. So the magnetic field experienced by the second wire will be circle with a cross that is normally into the plane of paper. So that means the magnetic field produced by the first wire carrying current is experienced by the second wire which is placed at a distance d. Now let's talk about the second wire. Now when I say the thumbs point towards the direction of current, then when you curl your fingers, so when you curl your fingers, that time what will happen, the magnetic field will come out of the plane of paper from the left side. So that means when I say about the magnetic field experienced by the first wire, it will be normally outside the plane of paper. So we call it as B2. समझ रहा है आपको? Okay. So length and magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other. So length is along J axis and magnetic field is along plus K. So if I say L vector cross B vector, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, लेंथ इज अलॉन्ग J एक्सिस, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज नॉर्मली आउटसाइड B2 फर्स्ट वायर के लिए. तो आउटसाइड का मतलब प्लस K. सो J क्रॉस K क्या होगा, I का मतलब क्या है, द मैग्नेटिक फोर्स विल बी एक्टिंग टूवर्ड्स अ पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस. नाउ लेट अस टॉक अबाउट द सेकेंड वायर कैरिंग करंट I2. सो B1 लिखेंगे ना. सो J क्रॉस माइनस के क्यों है, क्योंकि मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज इनटू द प्लेन ऑफ पेपर. सो माइनस के, सो यू विल गेट इट एज माइनस आई. माइनस आई का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा, नाउ द फोर्स इज एक्सपीरियंस टूवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट. इसका मतलब क्या है कि ये दोनों वायर्स अगर सेम डायरेक्शन में करंट कैरी कर रहे हैं तो ये दोनों क्या होंगे, दोनों एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट हो जाएंगे. बिकॉज फर्स्ट वायर में जो फोर्स है वो उसे सेकेंड वायर की तरफ खींच रहा है, और सेकेंड वायर में जो फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा है वो उसे फर्स्ट वायर की तरफ खींच रहा है. सो बेसिकली व्हाट विल हैपन, देयर विल बी अ फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन द टू वायर्स कैरिंग करंट इन द सेम डायरेक्शन. So what will happen if the one of the wire is carrying current in the opposite direction? If one of the wire is carrying current in the opposite direction, so the force experienced will be the force of repulsion. इसका मतलब ये जो दोनों FM एक दूसरे के तरफ है, ये दोनों opposite direction में चले जाएंगे. मतलब force experienced on the first wire will be towards the left and the force experienced by the second wire will be towards the right. तो इसके वजह से क्या हो जाएगा, दोनों एक दूसरे से दूर जा रहे हो. So if the two wires are carrying current in the opposite direction, they will experience a force of repulsion. Okay, now let us calculate the magnitude of the force. So अभी हम लोग पूरा पॉइंट वाइज लिख रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो आपको यहाँ पे ध्यान देना है एंड यू नीड टू राइट इट. ओके, सो लेट अस obtain the force of attraction between two long parallel wires separated by a distance d. Let the current in the two wires be I1 and I2. Okay, so the magnetic field experienced by the second wire will be because of the current carried by the first wire. So what we can say is the magnetic field at the second wire due to current I1 in the first wire is given by B1. What is B1 is equal to म्यू नॉट I1 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 पाई डी. ये हमने डेरिवेशन किया है ना फॉर अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट अ डिस्टेंस आर फ्रॉम अ स्ट्रेट वायर विच इज़ कैरिंग करंट यूजिंग एम्पियर्स लॉ, है ना. एंड हाउ विल यू गेट द डायरेक्शन? बाई right hand rule, the direction of this field is into the plane of paper. Okay, so when I say about the force experience, the force experience will be current carried by the second wire, because we are actually talking about the force experience by the second wire. So we say current carried by the first wire into magnetic field of the first magnetic field produced by the second wire into integration of small amount of length dl. Okay, getting it clearly? So when I say about F2, we can say it as I2 into what is the value of B1? Mu naught I1 divided by 2 pi d. So when I say about the force F dash का मतलब क्या है? F dash is known as the integration of dl. So F dash का मतलब क्या होता है? Basically it is a force experienced per unit length. So when I say about force experienced per unit length, so we can say it as F dash. F dash is F2 by L. Okay, we can say it as mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. This is the force experienced by the first wire, that is the force per unit length. Okay, whereas when I say about the force experienced by the first wire, so if I say about the force experienced by the first wire, we write it as mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. The same thing we will write. Okay, getting it clearly? So what does it mean is, it says that the force experienced by the first wire is equal to the force experienced by the second wire. Okay, and the direction is given by the Fleming's left hand rule. Okay, FBI principle. So we can say that if current I1 and I2 are flowing in opposite direction, then there is a force of repulsion on the सेक्टर ऑफ लेंथ. सेक्टर ऑफ लेंथ का मतलब है पार्ट लेंथ. छोटे से लेंथ में जहाँ पे भी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अप्लाई हो रहा है वहाँ पे क्या होगा? रिपल्शन फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस होगा. ओके, एंड सो वी से द फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस पर यूनिट लेंथ F1 बाई एल, वी कॉल इट एज म्यू नॉट I1 I2 बाई 2 पाई डी. ओके, F1 बाई एल है, देख लो यहाँ पे, फोर्स पर यूनिट लेंथ. ओके, so if they are carrying current in the opposite direction, it will experience a force in the opposite, then it will experience a force of repulsion. Whereas what will happen, or you can say that if current I1 and I2 are flowing in same direction, then there is a force of attraction on the sector of length L of each wire. On the sector of length L of each wire. Getting it clearly? So one thing is there, that if the wires are carrying current in the same direction, they experience a force of attraction, and if they are carrying current in the opposite direction, it experiences a force of repulsion. But when I say about the magnitude of force, the magnitude of force experienced per unit length, we call it as mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. Okay, so just go through it. ये डायग्राम बना लो और ये लिखना है. Just write it down, okay? So from this also you have the definition of 1 ampere. What is the definition of 1 ampere? Suppose if I say that the two parallel wires of infinite length have a separation of 1 meter and are placed in vacuum, then a constant current through the wire which produces a force of 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton per meter, then current is called as 1 ampere. Okay, so that is the standard definition of 1 ampere. वो भी मैं लिख के दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है? What is the standard definition of 1 ampere? The constant current through these two parallel conducting wires having a separation of 1 meter and are placed in vacuum producing a force of 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton per meter of their length, then the current flowing through it is known as what? 1 ampere. Okay, so we'll wind up for today.